could stay like this, forever following you.
Hey guys! Today I'm back again with another makeup video. Also, today's not just any makeup video, it's actually sort of a story time. Today specifically I wanted to show you how I do the MORENA look. If you don't know what MORENA is, as to what I think it means, as to my knowledge, I'm not sure if it's only a term in the Philippines or if it's a term anywhere else. But at least in the Philippines, if you have darker skin but beautiful, I'm gonna look up the meaning of MORENA, but yeah, let's just begin with the makeup. I actually have to be careful with my makeup today because I'm wearing all white right now. And the makeup that I would be playing with is all, as you may say, darker skin tone or very pigmented. So also, I'm gonna do this bit. Oh, don't judge me. My bangs have been weird recently. If you must know, I cut my own bangs because no one else could get the right length and volume that I want for my bangs. So I cut my own bangs instead. Okay, so to begin, we're gonna use the Milk Makeup. I think this is the Blur Stick. And I'm just gonna prime my face. I don't really need a pore filling primer right now because my pores are pretty good. Like my whole face right now is in a good state. And we're also gonna prep the lips. I'm actually using the Velour Lip Scrub by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This one is in Chocolate Covered Strawberries. And to make my lips even softer, I'm going to use this Rose Salve by, I think I got this from Bath and Body Works. Okay, so now we're just gonna let that sit so that we have very, very smooth, kissable lips. Now we are going in with the foundation. I'm going to use my NARS Sheer Glow foundation. And this shade is in medium 4. It's called Barcelona. When I bought this, it didn't come with like the pump. So it's so awkward when I use it. I always have to like try not to spill it. So now we're just gonna apply this all over the face. I like this NARS Sheer Glow foundation because it's not so full coverage and it makes the skin look almost like dewy, but in like a healthy way. And I'm all about like dewy skin this summer. I know that I used to be like a matte type of girl, but I don't know, I just embraced the dewiness and the tan. This summer has just been looking great. What I need to do more is go swimming more. I was actually supposed to go swimming this morning, but my sister bailed, so oh well. I'm gonna wait until we're like very deep into the makeup to start talking about like my journey with MORENA skin, my insecurities that are related to that. Now I could say that I'm very fortunate that I'm tan, that I have this skin tone of mine that I used to despise. So I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this one is in shade medium 20. Gonna do much of like a brightening. That's why my concealer is not like 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. And together I'm also gonna do some spot corrections. That's why I have those little dots over there. Basically my goal is to just make everything look, oh my god, so itchy. Basically my goal is to just make everything look natural, but also to like reduce the redness and like the discoloration from my face. And I kind of want to let this stay for a while, so we're just gonna wait maybe a minute or two. Now we're gonna blend this out. we're gonna contour. I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Ultra Stick. Ultra HD stick? Yeah, Ultra HD, sorry. Today's makeup is highly inspired because of my skin color. I am pure Filipino, but I was born here in Macau. A majority in Macau are Chinese, which means, you know, Chinese are typically with like light skin tone. It didn't bother me much as a kid. When I was here, like, no one really teased me for my skin color or anything. That came later. And I mean, not to be like, this video is not racist in any way, but before, what I thought of, you know, Filipinos were they're usually darker in skin color. All my relatives were like that, so as a kid, that was just my generalization of Filipinos. So it wasn't much of a big deal until I got to the Philippines. This was around 5 to 6 years old, like I said. I was actually hit with a culture shock. But as a kid, like, I always just thought I was normal, like, oh, I'm gonna fit in, oh, it's gonna be fine. But I was heavily teased for my skin tone, which I did not expect to happen in the Philippines at all. So yeah, I'm gonna contour my nose with the contour sticks from Colourpop Cosmetics in New Renaissance. What bothered me the most was my relatives in Philippines. Apparently, it was embarrassing to the family if you were darker. And as a kid, like, it might just be a joke. They might just be saying it as a joke. But as a kid, you know, things like this were implemented into your mind. And if you're not Filipino, you might be thinking, oh, why? Filipinos are all like, you know, like tan, as we call it, kayumanggi color. But actually, Filipinos are very, very, I don't know, obsessed with getting white. You would hear Europeans, you would hear Americans, or sometimes even Chinese people, they want to have this like tan golden skin that a lot of Filipinos already naturally have. I remember as a kid, I was given soaps, I was given like, how do you call those? Like lotions, scrubs, anything that could make me white, because apparently it's a bad thing to be dark. So I stayed in the Philippines for 4 years, and then we went back to Macau. When we got back here, I was even way darker than I used to, because in the Philippines it's just all hot and sun. So it's inevitable to get darker. You know, people would always call me the darkest of all the girls, the darkest of the class, the darkest of the bunch, anything that they could think of. Some people actually called me, well, it was like a term for me, which is sunog. Sunog means burnt in Tagalog. So now that we did the contour, I'm just going to powder my face. We're not doing any baking whatsoever because, like I said, we want like a dewy skin finish here. So I'm using my Stellar powder. This one is in Glow 02. It has sort of like a banana finish, so I feel like it would fit more to this type of look. Just get a powder brush, a big powder brush, and we're just gonna dust this off all over the face. So yeah, I got back to Macau. I started studying here at elementary grade 5, and every girl in my class was just fair skinned. It really gets to you, especially if I was not a strong kid. I acted tough and everything, but I was actually not a strong kid because I was very sensitive, and I let things like people teasing me, like people saying bad stuff about me, I let things like that get to me. So it went on all the way until I was in university. So I'm using the Kabrow Brow Gel to do my brows today. This is my favorite brow product. Okay, so the camera just died, so I don't know until where did that get it, but oh well. For the eyes, I'm going to use my Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is a gift from my dear friends Charms and Gershwin. I actually broke a pan already, I'm so sorry. This is actually the brush that it came with the palette. So we're going to start with the shade Orange Soda. We're just gonna apply this on the crease. Next, we're gonna blend it in with a little bit of burnt orange. Basically blend both colors together to create like a very nice base. Now we are going into the crease with a little bit of rustic. Just going to deepen the edges. And now I'm just gonna use burnt orange again to sweep it all over, blending everything in. I'm also gonna use a little bit of the burnt orange again and apply this on the lower lash. Just to like, you know, make everything seem like it's a whole eye look. And for the lids, I'm going to use this Stila eye metallics. This one is in shade Jezebel. I'm just going to apply this in the middle of the lids. And then with my finger, we're just gonna blend that all over. I'm just cleaning the edges here, blending it out with a smaller eyeshadow brush. And lastly, for the inner corners, we're just gonna wet this brush, small eyeshadow brush. We're going with the shade Glistening. It's like a champagne, just a little champagne pop for you. And we're gonna apply this on the tear ducts. So I'm just gonna finish off the eyes with eyeliner and lashes. So I'm going to use this very old Forever 21 bronzer. Don't judge me, I really like this bronzer and I don't know if it's discontinued or not, but I can't find it and I can't find another bronzer that I like, so yeah, we're sticking with it. Totally forgot that this was like a story time makeup video, whatever. I was like, fuck it, you know? Like, I'm dark, I will always be dark. Quoting Lady Gaga, I was born this way. And I'm just gonna be proud about it, you know? Like how we all should be anyway. And I'm not saying that I don't have any insecurities now. I do, I have a lot of insecurities. Learning to get through them one by one is it really helps, it really does. I was always someone who loved swimming. I always loved bathing under the sun. I always loved going out and everything like that. And none of that was helping me get, you know, lighter skinned anyways. I was like, why even try? Why not just love this, you know? I guess it does come with like self-love. I don't know. It sounds really dumb, but I didn't get whiter. I didn't get fairer, but I did like have this glowy skin. I had this like I remember someone in the pool before where I used to live. Me and my sister were going swimming and I was just there sitting down in the pool, and I remember this lady, she came up to me, she was like, "You look gold." And I was like, thank you so much. And I just kept on coming after that. Even in like the places that I used to work, I would hear compliments from like even foreigners saying that, "Oh, I really love your tan. Oh, I really love your tan. Oh, I wish I had your tan." I've been wanting to get rid of this tan. I've been wanting to get rid of this like me being dark for like a long period in my life, and it felt so stupid. I'm just happy now that I do love my skin for what it is. And if you are going through the same things, you know, just try to like love yourself first before seeking approval from everyone else. Oh, if I'm going for like this summer golden look, I really love using this Colourpop X Bretman Rock blush. It's in shade Stop It. This is really like one of my favorite blushes ever. I usually like to blush on my nose as well. Gives me like that flush natural look. And then to have a little bit of glow, I'm going to use the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. This one is in shade Pure Gold. So what I like to do with this is get a flat brush, and we're just gonna apply it on top. Just a little bit. Oh my god, that was a little bit too much, but yeah. So just a little bit, and I actually want to apply this around, what do you call this? The shoulders, the décolletage. So we're just gonna swirl this around, basically like the Fenty body lava, which I still don't have. I really want to like try that, or the Patrick Ta. Just adds a little bit more to like that like bronzy look that I'm going for, the bronze golden look that I'm going for. Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is it did reach me a long time until I got to this point where I was just accepting of, you know, my body color, even though I was shamed a lot of times for it. You know, people learn, people around you learn as well. As you learn to love yourself, people around you learn to accept, you know, things about you too. Especially now in this day and age, it's 2019, if you were like making fun of someone's skin color, you are dead. I'm also gonna apply a little bit of this. I'm just gonna put it on my finger here. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this as basically like a base for my highlight. Now I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is the Glow Kit. So I'm going to use this color Golden Dawn. I'm gonna apply this where we put the liquid highlighter. I'm going to use a brush over white sand, and I'm going to apply this on my brow bone. Just to make things extra golden, I'm going again to this color Golden Dawn, and I'm just going to apply this all over my body as well. That is that. We are going to use the Morphe Continuous Mist to top it all off, just to seal everything in. Oh my god, how did I forget to put lipstick? Your girl is in a hurry that I keep forgetting to do things that I'm supposed to do. Look at this little mini Jeffree Star Velour lipstick. This one is my favorite nude shade of all, and it's called Nathan. Just to go with like the whole theme of like glowy and hoey, I'm going to use my Fenty Gloss Bomb, my absolute favorite gloss. Now I'm just gonna do my hair. Oh, gotta take this out. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm going to use my Moroccan Oil dry shampoo. This one is in light tones because I'm still sort of blonde, and I'm also using my Moroccan Oil. This one is for the tips, so this one is to ungrease my scalp area, basically the top part of my head. And since my hair is dry at the bottom, I'm going to use the oil to nourish them.
Does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10.
That is it for this look and for this video. I hope that you enjoyed having a little story time with me. Let me know if you want more videos like this. I actually truly enjoy, because I love putting makeup and I love sharing. So if you want more videos like this, make sure to let me know. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I will see you on my next video. Till then, bye!